Kareena Panchal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing great. If you're new here, I'm an artist and I create artsy content on YouTube, and if that interests you, do subscribe to my channel, and if you like, you can also follow me on Instagram so we can also connect over there as well. In this video, I'm going to paint this huge commission artwork. This is from a couple who recently got married and they invited someone for their live wedding painting, but it didn't turn out that great. So they now want me to make another one for them. I can totally understand this not turning out perfectly because I personally have done few live wedding paintings, and I can tell you the amount of pressure you are in is crazy because there are so many people watching you paint, and you have very limited amount of time where you have to finish all this stuff. So I can totally understand you might feel anxious, or you might not end up finishing this on time. So in this video, I'm going to paint this canvas painting, and while I paint that, I'm going to share my own personal experience with you, and with that I will also give you some tips if you guys want to explore this thing of live wedding painting. So if you guys follow these tips, I don't think that you will face such problems that I have faced. So yeah, watch this video till the end. I started out with the pencil sketch to get all the proportions. I just sketched out basic lines, so this makes it a little easier for me. The only problem using pencil is you cannot erase them clearly. I mean, it takes some efforts, but good side is when you're using your colors, pencil marks tends to merge with the colors, so it gives you nice effect if you're trying to show some depth. So take care if you're planning to use light colors, you don't have that unnecessary pencil marks. Okay, so while you guys watch me paint this, I'm going to share my own wedding painting experience with you, and by the end I will also share some tips. I don't have tons of experience, but I have enough, so I can definitely give you advice on this. Okay, so starting from very first, it was one of my friend's friend, so they kind of knew me, and that time I didn't have a lot of experience with this. It was actually my first one, and I am an artist, but I wasn't familiar with the whole experience of painting this live. It was pool party. I was nervous and excited. I miscalculated time and I thought I can easily finish this. But it was like evening function and I almost reached there by 5 p.m. something. And then I started with the scene and everything. But by that time it got dark and I was only able to finish the base. People were very curious to see what I was doing, but they could only see the base, and that wasn't very pleasant. Now it was already night, it was dark, and I was really struggling to get the colors right. So I took the canvas home with me and I finished it. Of course, the painting turned out nice, but I wasn't able to finish this on time. So overall, my first experience was not that great. Okay, so for the second one, I was pretty prepared on like what I need to do and everything. So I contacted them and asked them to give me a picture of the decoration, like what kind of background they want. So I can paint that at home, and while I'm there, I can paint bride and groom. So people can actually enjoy the live painting and they can see this coming alive. So that's why I was pretty much confident about this. So I painted background and all, and I reached there around 4:30ish. first there was no arrangement done for me, and I had like tons of stuff with me. Okay, I can understand people were very busy, but yeah, after some time, everything got settled. After reaching there, I started with my work and started adding more details. So when people see this, they can see something nice. Because, of course, when you're giving the base, people really don't get that. And then I was just standing, passing my time because bride and groom didn't arrive by almost 8. And I could not work further unless I have at least one picture of them. But eventually, I got the picture and I started painting. That time I was at a little side where they gave me the place, so not a lot of people noticed me, and that was sad. But that's okay. There is nothing much I could do about that. But yeah, this is something really important to keep in mind. I don't know if it's only me. When I start painting their faces, I get little nervous. Like I can't even sit and paint. I just get little anxious. I remember it was like January and it was a little cold. I was wearing a full sleeve top and I was like, I will be working so I won't feel cold that time. As time passed by, I started feeling cold. At a point, I was literally shaking while painting. There were a lot of people coming to see the painting, so I had to just make sure they like what they see. I was standing the whole time hunched back, and that time it was cold. My back was killing, and I was starting to feel very nervous as there were a lot of people who were looking into the painting and seeing if the face is matching or not. And honestly, that moment I was like, why am I even doing this? But I had no choice but to finish this. And eventually, I finished up with the painting. It was almost 11:30. But still, I took the painting home to do few changes and add finishing touch to this. So yeah, I learned a lot. But the next day, I got really sick because of the cold, and my body started hurting really bad. See, no matter what my experience was, but I always make sure the end product is worth it. I just make sure that the artwork comes out really nice. Okay, so this is my third one. This time I was very prepared and more confident. This time I was really close to the stage so everyone can see me painting, and that was amazing. But it was terrifying at the same time because people were sitting just right behind me so they can actually see the whole thing. Painting started out great, but when I started painting bride and groom, I was at like beginning stage of painting them. I was in my zone, and one lady from behind be like, "He doesn't look like him. How much did she charge?" OMG, that moment was so awkward for me. You know, these things are bound to happen, and for a moment, I was like, I just want to run away from here. But sometimes you just have to smile and ignore such comments. But honestly, there were so many people coming and saying nice stuff, and that just makes me so happy. And for a moment, I forgot about my back pain and all, and it just felt so good. Okay, so another one, this is my very favorite, and it was super challenging. So for this one, I traveled to all the way to Missouri. And honestly, the venue was so beautiful in the mountain. It was just gorgeous. This time I had to paint everything there, so I started out at around 2 p.m. It was an open place and I got such a bad suntan that day. It was cold that time, but afternoon were pretty harsh. I think that was the toughest one till now. And the painting took me a lot of time because there was so much detail in the whole scene, and I just wanted to make sure that I capture the whole beauty of this place in this painting. But after everything, the painting turned out so beautiful and they loved it, so it was definitely worth it. It was almost 12 p.m. At night when I returned to the hotel, and honestly, that was a super stressful day for me. That day, it was actually, I put my blood and sweat into this, and honestly, when people praise the work, it's just the best feeling. Okay, so by this, this can be rewarding and sometimes it's super stressful. Yes, that depends on the venue and how prepared you are. After hearing all the experience, you guys still want the tips, and here we go. So the first step is to get the image prior. What I mean by this is before reaching the venue, you can ask for a image of the whole setup or maybe the background or the stage wherever they have planned to create this live wedding painting. Usually these functions are in the evening, so you can ask for the image in the morning because by that time they have already set up everything. You can paint the whole background and everything while you are at home, and when you reach the venue you can actually start painting bride and groom, because trust me, this whole process takes a lot of time and you will definitely don't have enough amount of time when you actually reach the venue. What I have seen a lot of artists doing is they usually reach the venue from the afternoon or maybe in the morning, and they start painting the whole base. They paint a lot of stuff over there, but I really feel this can actually tire you up. This is very exhausting and you're actually not very comfortable in such environments, so it can be very tiring for you because you are going to stand there and paint the whole thing, and by the evening when people are actually showing up you are like already very tired. So I think this really helps because, and actually this makes sense because throughout the day no one is there to see, so what's the point of draining your energy when nobody is even looking at you. Next tip is get your social media scanner. I really don't have to mention this because people know this nowadays, but just in case you don't forget this, because what happens is a lot of time people think they don't want to bother you while you're painting, so it's a nice way to have a scanner on the table so they can just come scan your Insta ID and maybe give you a follow. Next step is get yourself a night light stand because this is a very essential. Usually these events are at night and you really need your own personal light because yes, definitely there are so many lights in the venue, but what I experienced is when I'm standing I do not get the exact direct light on my painting or my colors, so it's really hard to get the perfect shade. So maybe a night lamp with a battery, that will work great. Next is, even though you're living in the same city, I think it's great because even after finishing the painting you can actually take it home and add more finishing touch, because what I feel is for other people it's more of an experience, but for an artist it's more of like giving your best work. Because come on, they are going to keep this painting for a lifetime. It will be a huge, it will be very special memory for them. So we as an artist have to make sure that we give our best effort. So a lot of time it happens that you don't end up finishing the whole painting. So don't worry, don't panic. You can ask them to take this home and finish it, add more touch-ups and give it to them, because I think it's very special for them. So we just don't wanna ruin it by just in doing it in hurry. And the last one is calm your anxious soul down. I still wonder how am I able to pull this off being an introvert where I'm attracting so many people's attention and judgment. See, if you take care of these tips, I really don't think you will face much of an issue. And it's really important that you are very calm in this, because it will definitely show in your work. So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope I really didn't scare you off of doing this. All I wanted is just to make sure you guys know what you're getting into. I really wish I knew this earlier, so I wouldn't end up in such a mess at that time. But yeah, it's alright. I survived. Yeah, if you have any further questions, do let me know in the comment section, or you can also ask me on Instagram. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.